temperature. Here's meteorologist Mike Witcher from the East Tennessee Weather Center.
And good morning. Happy Tuesday, everybody. It's 7 o'clock, getting us started on this good old Tuesday morning. One thing that you'll notice if you've not stepped outside yet, but when you do, it's noticeably colder this morning by like 15 to nearly 20 degrees colder thanks to the clear skies. Now, with that said, we also have a little bit of river and lake fog that's been developing around the area, but that should be about the extent of it. Oops, where'd I go? About the extent of it here this morning. Not expecting a lot of fog around East Tennessee. A live look now in Hardin Valley. Gorgeous sunrise taking shape. Grab your cameras and send a photo through Witcher's Pictures. Love to share those with everybody else. Temperatures yesterday topped out at 73 degrees. Whoa, what happened there? Let's get that on there. That's not even the right thing. There we go. All right, so yesterday we made it to 73. That was 11 degrees above average. 69 in Crossville, also 11 degrees above average. 14 degrees above average in Chattanooga, and 11 degrees above average in the Tri-Cities area. As the kids head off to school here this morning, temperatures are in the 40s. We'll climb into the mid-60s here throughout the day today. So it's definitely a little bit more of a crisp start to the day, says Tom. Absolutely. It's live look there at 40 and 5th Avenue near downtown Knoxville, and traffic is running smoothly so far this morning, which is hopefully we can keep it that way all morning long. Now, when you look at the satellite and radar, we do have the clear skies hanging out with us here this morning, so that's good news to pass along. That's going to translate into abundant sunshine throughout the day today, and you can see our futurecast picking up on that abundant sunshine from now through this afternoon. Again, we do have a little bit of river and lake fog to get the morning started. And that's really going to be about the extent of it here this morning. Not expecting a whole lot, and probably not going to see a whole lot throughout the day tomorrow as well. So current temperatures are running in the 30s and 40s with a couple pockets of 50s out there. Not too terribly bad, but definitely chillier. So again, we're running 10 to 15, nearly 20 degrees colder in some locations. Still, those temperatures are trending above average. Our average low temperature for this time of year is 39 degrees. All right, so we go from the 30s and 40s this morning. By lunchtime, we'll climb into the low 60s, so upper 50s to low 60s. It will feel great in the direct sunlight. It will feel nice and cool if you're in the shade, because we are going to be trending a few degrees, about 5, 6, 7 degrees cooler than what we had yesterday afternoon, with temperatures topping out in the 60s and 70s. Again, still above average. Now let's talk rain chances for a moment, because we have another storm system on the way. I have added a 30% chance to rain on Wednesday, and here's the reason why. I think as we get closer to sundown and shortly thereafter, we're probably going to start to see some rain showers settle on it. Now, the majority of the rain comes through during the overnight hours, and then that 70% chance is going to be first thing in the morning. So remember, percentages never tell you the whole story. Timing, duration, intensity, and rainfall totals. It doesn't tell you the story. So therefore, without knowing the duration or the timing of this, you'd look at that and say, oh, Thursday's going to be a total washout. Not the case, my friends. Not the case. That is first thing in the morning. It is going to be a soggy start to our Thursday morning. All right, have a great day at work today, Katrina. We'll get to dancing here in just a second, okay? Hopefully you don't miss that before you get into the shop here this morning. All right, let's pick up our futurecast, 7 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday. Clouds will be on the increase throughout the day on Wednesday, and here's the latest model guidance. Again, this is based on a high-resolution model, so you pick a look at 7 o'clock on Wednesday night and notice how those showers may start to work their way into East Tennessee with the main cold front to our west and more rounds of rain Wednesday night into our Thursday morning. So likely to be hanging on to those showers first thing in the morning, maybe for the morning commute on Thursday, and then we'll clear things on out. We'll probably have partly cloudy skies during the afternoon as we'll get kind of that wraparound moisture from the low-pressure system up to our north across the Great Lakes. But rainfall totals, I mean, this is very beneficial across the entire region, where the entire region has some sort of a drought that's ongoing around the area. So here locally, we could pick up anywhere from a quarter, half to upwards of an inch or more of rain. And again, that's Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Can I get a... And the reason why I say that is because look at the drought. We never talked about this last week, but the drought has expanded. Abnormally dry conditions for all of East Tennessee, with the Western Valley, Southern, and the Cumberland Plateau in a moderate to severe drought. So we've seen that slowly creep its way back into the area. Let me pinpoint this a different perspective. Let's talk about rainfall deficit over the last 30 days. Now, again, we're coming out of our driest month of the year, which is October. November's still dry, but we start to ramp up those rain, climatologically speaking, we start to ramp up rain chances as we get into November, December, and even more so January and February. So when you look at the last 30 days, we are anywhere from an inch to nearly 2 inches behind on rainfall. That's why we have the drought in place. And another perspective of saying the same thing would be that we're basically anywhere from 7 to 20% of normal, right? Those are not good numbers to see. But when we look at the long range by the Climate Prediction Center, we may be trending above average when it comes to rainfall. So we've got the storm that's heading our way on Wednesday. And Thursday. We've got another storm system possibly as we get into next week. And I will say, we'll talk about this as well. I will say, keep your eyes on November 25th through the 27th. Keep your eyes on November 25th through the 27th. We're not going to talk about this today, but there is the possibility of a stronger storm system, a colder storm system heading our way. I think Thanksgiving will probably be warm and above average, but leading up to it, busy travel, and we may be dealing with a big storm system across the country that may affect us. Could possibly bring us the coldest air of the season. Let's just say that. But again, that's a long ways away. It's only the 12th. We're talking about the 25th and 27th. And if you know me, I don't like to go out on a limb. I like to be as conservative and cautious as possible when talking about the forecast. So when you look at our temperatures, I have trended temperatures down just a bit. So I was going, yesterday I was going 67 degrees for a high today. Now I'm dropped it down to 66. Tomorrow I was also going 66. I bumped that up to 67 as the cold front approaches. And then drier and cooler air settles in Thursday and Friday. So we've trended those temperatures down. Actually, a lot of the models, if you look at your cell phone apps, some of the models may show you that temperatures will be in the 50s on Thursday and maybe upper 50s on Friday. So again, I'm slowly tapering those temperatures down as we get closer to the actual event. And then as we get into the weekend, it looks like temps will climb back to above average. Now, dew points will stay in the 40s and 50s. So no big, huge push of dry air necessarily. Not yet, but dew points have come down from the 50s and 60s to the 40s and 50s, which also translates to chillier morning low temperatures. Even though we are still trending above average for those morning lows, yes, we are still trending above average. Probably more seasonable mornings will come through on Saturday and also Sunday. So here's a check of those 7-day forecasts across all of East Tennessee, the major cities anyways. Again, a little bit of a cooling trend all the way through the end of the week. Then we'll warm up as we get into the weekend and the start of next week with over the next 7 days, the best chance of rain will be Wednesday night and the Thursday morning. Again, don't be caught off guard with those percentages. Most of the rainfall does come through during the overnight hours, which is good, right? Not only do we get beneficial rainfall, but it's least impactful for our daily lives, to our daily lives. And so that's probably the best kind of rainfall I think that we could possibly see, in my personal opinion. Tom, I'm not saying the 4-letter S word yet, but I will tell you, I mean, we're a family. I want to be honest with you. A lot of times if you'll see my broadcasts, but this is the part of the conversation. This is the part of the program. This is part of the East Tennessee weather application that we can actually talk about things. So if you have questions, but Tom, yes, the 4-letter S word could be thrown out there come the 25th through the 27th. Models are hinting at that right now. But as I mentioned, watch what you see on social media. Please, please, please watch what you see and watch what you share on social media. This is the time of year that people have access to weather models. They're amateur meteorologists, if you will. They're bedroom meteorologists. And they will start posting stuff on social. Oh, 20 days out, we're going to get a big snowstorm. Really? You can't do that. So please watch what you share and watch where you get your information this time of the year, especially when we're talking about cold snaps and snow showers, because snow to the public is different than thunderstorms, right? A, it's a lot harder to forecast. B, if I say 1 to 3 inches, you hear 3. Even if we get 1 inch, I'm still wrong. That kind of situation. Plus, models will tend to put out high snowfall totals way in advance. And so you can't grab onto those because you got to look at climatologically speaking, what do we typically get here in East Tennessee for snowfall? And our average yearly snowfall is 4.5 inches. So if you ever see somebody throw out there, 20 inches of snow on day 20, please don't share that. Don't give those people some credit for being silly. That's all I'm saying. I got to give a big shout out this morning to big shout out to Kathy Bryant. She's joining us this morning. I think I saw her on here. I think I saw her. I think I did. Yeah, there she is. She says, "Good morning, Mike, and everyone. Have a wonderful day. Mike, my husband ran into you yesterday. Thanks for the picture." He sure did. And this is Kathy's husband. Nice beard, dude. Awesome stuff right there. Look at that guy. That's Kathy's husband. Hey, saw the story yesterday. He's like, "What's up, Witcher?" He goes, "My wife and I watch you every single morning." So big shout out to the Bryants this morning. I saw him at the store and he's like, "Hey, dude, can we grab a picture? I'm going to send it to my wife." I go, "Absolutely, we can send a picture," because I like to have some fun. So Kathy, thanks for that. I want to share a couple photos from Tom. So this is Tom at the Veterans Day celebrations. So this is the Veterans Day parade. So Tom sent these photos in, and this was the vet parade. So here's another great photo from Tom. He's got the gold goat. That's Tom's Jeep right there. That thing is like burly. Oh, nice cup you have there on top of your Jeep, Tom. Well played, my friend. Well played. By the way, if you want an East Tennessee Weather cup like Tom has, you can do so right there and on his fender. You can do so by ordering it online at eastTNweather.com. And we've got another great photo coming in here just now, thanks to Julie. Julie's grabbing this awesome photo of the sunrise this morning from Whitesburg. Oh, look at that. It is. You can see a little bit of fog over in the valley down below. Great stuff right there, Julie. Thanks for posting that to Witcher's Pictures. Super simple, easy, and efficient way to post your pictures to the East Tennessee Weather platform, which is great. All right, let's see. So it was great to meet your husband there, Kathy. I appreciate him saying hi, by the way. I've encouraged you every single time. If you ever see the Witchers out in public, please don't ever be shy and come say hi. Let's see. Good morning, Chris. How are you this morning? I appreciate you too as well, Katrina. Eva says, "I only watch you." And Eva, you are always responding on YouTube. So big shout out to Eva this morning. She's always saying, "Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Mike," on YouTube. I appreciate that. Brenda, no, you're the best. But I do appreciate that. Let's see. In New York, I usually double what the weatherman says. What about here in East Tennessee? Huh, Lee? I try to be as conservative as possible. I will tailor things up rather than throwing things out there and then bringing them back down. Because then if you only catch one day of the forecast and you're like, "Oh, Witcher said we're going to get 6 inches of snow." And the next thing you know, we get down to the event and we get like an inch, which happens a lot here in East Tennessee. You don't want to do that. That's not responsible meteorology. Slowly work your way up, right? Kimberly says, "Let's boogie." Okay, whatever Kimberly says goes. Shall we? We'll take it back outside and show you what it looks like in Hardin Valley this morning. As the sun continues to come up this morning, a nice, quiet, cool start to the day. All right, happy birthday, anybody celebrating birthdays here on this 12th day of November. We sure hope you make it the best birthday ever. And if there are ever any events going on in your neighborhoods, in your counties, in your backyards, please let us know. This is the platform to throw it on out there. And I think we're going to be starting something new here soon where I want you to send me events, because then we will attach forecasts specifically to those events. How cool would that be? Right? Let's tailor things to what we want to do in our own communities. All right, here we go. I digress. Today is National French Dip Day. I'm going to give a big shout out to that. I absolutely love French dip. Not too many cases do we all like soggy bread, right? Nobody likes soggy bread. That's why the best way to make a PB&J is you put peanut butter on both sides and jelly in the middle. That way, the jelly does not soggy your bread. Who knew? Did you know that? Nice little life hack for you if you didn't know that. Peanut butter on both sides. But French dip, nobody wants soggy bread, but French dip, you got to have soggy bread, right? So French dip is amazing. That sounds so good tonight. All right, National Chicken Soup for the Soul Day. I'll give a big shout out to that. Chicken soup is amazing for you, especially homemade chicken soup. Much, much better for you. Bone broth. Use bone broth versus any other broth. Low sodium if you possibly can. Just throwing that out there. And it's National Pizza with the Works Except Anchovies Day. I'll take that any day of the week. Ain't nobody want anchovies on their pizza. Anybody like anchovies on their pizza? Cheryl says she likes French dip. Oh, there we go. See, you learn something new every day. How about that, Kimberly? Eva says, I love French dip as well. But it is Taco Tuesday. But maybe you could just do French dip tonight since we're celebrating the national holiday. Just throwing it out there. Yuck. You don't like French dip? Oh, come on, Buck. Oh, or anchovies. Yeah, no anchovies. What's up, Kayla? How are you? Yeah, anchovies, no. But a Supreme Pizza is like, I love a Supreme Pizza. But still my favorite is sausage and cream cheese. I've told you that before. And if you never tried it, I highly recommend that you try that. Oh, thanks, Ruth. She says, you're the best, Mike. Have a great day, everybody. Yeah, to anchovies. Yeah, fair enough. Anybody like sardines? Aren't anchovies kind of like sardines? I grew up eating sardines because we would take those camping, and when we go fishing, my dad would always pull out a pack of sardines and some crackers, and that's what we had to eat. Thanks a lot, Dad. He knew about the high-protein diet before we even needed it, right? Cheryl says, yummy pizza, no anchovies. Thank you very much. Kimberly says, no anchovies for you either. Justin says, give me all the meat that you can fit on a pizza. You like the full-on meat-a-thon, right? Like they're just piled on with like, okay, do you like Canadian bacon on there or bacon? There is a difference, you know. Kyla says, good morning, doing well. Beard is looking good. Thank you very much. And if you're new to the platform or if you're watching us on social media, remember, I am raising money for the bread basket. It's a food pantry in Cott County. We're trying to help the flood victims up in Cott County. They need food terribly bad. You can find the link at the very top of the East Tennessee Weather app or online at eastTNweather.com to donate. It goes to the food pantries, the bread baskets GoFundMe account. We are a far cry from what they need. Let's show you what they need. Right now, let's refresh that page. They're at $10,401. I know some of you have already donated, so thank you so much for that. If you want to donate and put East Tennessee Weather on there, just so if you don't want your name on there, just so they know it's coming from this platform and that we're donating, that'd be great. If not, not a big deal. But their goal is $200,000, and they're only at $10,000. They need food terribly bad. They need supplies terribly bad. So let's all put our money together. Again, you know, I have a lot of folks on the platform, and if everybody donated $1, we could raise like $24,000 to $40,000 quickly, right? All just $1 a piece. That's not bad. So I challenge you, go donate at least $1. Help our flood victims up in Upper East Tennessee. Ah, there you go. Now you're making me hungry, Buck. No anchovies and sardines. Yeah, no, I'm not doing sardines now. Not in a million years. Why is my pocket square not showing? Let's get that baby showing. Let's see. Kimberly says, I used to eat sardines until my brother-in-law made fun of me, and that's been back in the 80s. Isn't it funny how we change our habits based on what people say? Like, why do we even care what people think? Who cares? If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Life goes on. Maybe you should try them again, Kimberly. There we go. Oh, wow. Time to share, y'all. Word of the mouth can go a long way. Yes, it can. And I'm not just talking about the bread basket, and maybe you're not talking just about the bread basket and the food pantry in Cott County, which, of course, we desperately need. But, of course, East Tennessee Weather, right? I've done zero advertising. It's all been word of mouth and organic growth, and I appreciate you all every single day. What's up, Brick? How are you, my friend? Rick said the beard looked good the other day. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you. What's up, Jesse? How are you this morning? Good morning, everyone, and good morning, Mike. I'm talking stinky fish at 7 a.m. Yeah, but at least, have you ever heard of that fish that's like from like Norway or something like that? It's like crumble. I forget what it's called. It's like the worst smelling thing. It's in a can. And there's videos. If you've never seen this fish, Google it. Like Google stinky fish on YouTube. There are videos of people trying to open the can and eat it. And literally they are like dry heaving left and right. So maybe don't go watch it if you don't want to watch people like dry heave. But surcrum, something like that. Rackfisk, maybe? No, that's not what it's called. It's called, it's like scrumlium. It is called, there it is, surströmming. Surströmming, one of the most pungent food smells in the world, even stronger than similarly fermented fish dishes such as Korean hongo ho, the Japanese, I can't read all these, or the Icelandic harkel. Surström is an acquired taste. You don't say. Go ahead. Go Google that. Go YouTube that. Yeah. Kimberly says yes to the beard. You like it? This will be the ultimate question at the end of the month. Do I shave it or do I keep it? I mean, I would trim it up and make it look clean again. I've not shaved it. I've not trimmed it because, again, it's no shave November, right? But again, maybe we'll take a little poll at the end of the month and see if people want the Witcher beard or not the Witcher beard. My wife told me yesterday actually, she's like, oh, that's like, you can't just come in for a kiss. Like it's like razor blades and like needles right to my face. She's like, you need to use some beard oil or something like that. And I was like, well, I suppose I could use some beard oil. My wife did say, yeah, you're looking a little gray on there, aren't you? You know what she did the other day? She actually sprayed, like Just for Men, like spray for your hair to get rid of the grays. She's like, hey, let me just try that on your beard. And she's like, big old blast of black right there, brown. And then she rubbed it in. She's like, look at it. It looks better now. I'm like, I'm just embracing the gray. I'm just going to embrace the gray. Have a great day, Debbie. I appreciate you. Let's see. There you go. Are you headed to work right now, Katrina? Yeah, Lee's is pretty white. Let's get Lee's on here. Should we show you Lee's? Lee texted me yesterday. There it is. Let's get your picture on here, Lee. Lee, you're looking good, my friend. Where's the picture? There it is. Here's Lee. Lee's looking good. Look at that. Look at that handsome guy. Beard's looking good, my friend. The white beard. The mustache is great. The beard is coming in. By the way, any gentlemen joining us for No Shave November, send your pictures through Witcher's Pictures using the East Tennessee Weather app. It's the top link right there on top of the app. And I'd love to see your non-shaved face so we can share it. Lee's like, mine is so white. Tom says, shave it and trim it. That's the wife's choice. Well, maybe not. If you all like it, maybe I'll keep the beard. I've always wanted to have a beard. Nathan says, keep it up, man. He says, keep it, man up. Sorry, read that wrong, Nathan. Keep it, man up. Yeah. Julie likes the clean shaven. Well, okay. We'll take a poll. How about that at the end of the month? Kimberly, have a good day, my friend. We definitely do earn the gray. That is most definitely the case. Let's go ahead and check out that sunrise here once again here this morning. Let's see if the camera's kind of been going in and out, trying to figure that out a little bit. We've had a great sunrise taking shape here. Let's see if this is showing up here this morning. There we go. This is the latest camera right there, Monroe County, KMNV. If you open up the app, actually, you can hear sounds of birds Airplanes flying. Isn't that not just a cool view? Great sunrise this morning. Perfect morning for general aviators to get out and do some flying today. How about that? That should be a lot of fun. I do miss general aviation, that's for sure. One day we'll get back up there. One day we will get back up there. Remember, East Tennessee Weather is everywhere. Roku TV, Amazon Fire, YouTube. Go smash and subscribe that YouTube button. It really helps the platform out. Like and share everything that you see on social media. Remember, I'm not just on Facebook. We are everywhere, my friends. That's why, because this is East Tennessee Weather when you want it. I always have the information. You just got to come and find it. But I do appreciate you joining me for Wake Up with Witcher every day, Monday through Friday at 7 o'clock in the morning. If you're seeing this on Facebook or on the app itself, I do broadcast live, 7 o'clock, Monday through Friday. We take the weekends off, but all East Tennessee Weather platforms are always updated. 6 a.m. on the weekdays and 7 a.m. on the weekends. Man, it's going to be a gorgeous day today. Grab the jackets this morning. Temperatures in the 40s. We're climbing back into the 60s here this afternoon. A little bit cooler than yesterday, but still trending above average. Again, keep all eyes and ears open to November 25th through the 27th. Let's see how this next storm system plays out. Well, the one long ways away. Only time will tell, my friends. Only time will tell. Before we go, Justin just sent a picture of his beard. See if it came in. I don't think it's come in yet, Justin. It hasn't come in yet. But we had another great photo. Beverly Dunn sending one of Maribel here this morning. So I'll show you that here just for a moment. Oh, that is gorgeous. Gorgeous view from Maryville this morning. How about that one? Thank you for always submitting those. And that was from Beverly Dunn. Beverly, you've outdone yourself. Sorry about that. I won't do that again. All right, my friends, we sure hope you have a great day. Be safe, be kind to each other. Life is short. I'll send you back to the 24-hour weather channel. If you missed the forecast at the beginning, you'll get everything you need to know. Don't forget 1 Minute with Witcher is on the app as well. You just click on daily forecast. If you only have 1 minute of your time, I knock it out. And I also put those on stories on Instagram and Facebook. No excuses not to get your weather from East Tennessee Weather. Have a great day.
From the East Tennessee Weather Center, here's your morning weather update with meteorologist Mike Witcher.
Good morning. Have a great Tuesday, everybody. It's going to be a gorgeous day around East Tennessee, albeit a little bit chillier this morning by nearly 15 to 20 degrees. A little bit of fog developing as well. Cool, but sunshine returns throughout the day today. So have a wonderful and safe Tuesday. Yesterday, we did make it to about 10 to 12 degrees above average for this time of the year. We were in the 60s and low, mid, and upper 70s around the area. But as I mentioned, we are trending cooler this morning by around 15 to 20 degrees from what we experienced over the last several days. But it's going to be a gorgeous day. Plenty of sunshine. We're going to be in the low 60s as we get into the lunch hour. Into the afternoon we go. We're going to be in the mid 60s with maybe a couple pockets of low 70s. So again, trending a little bit closer to those seasonal averages, which is in the low 60s. Let's talk rain chances for a moment. I've added a 30% for Wednesday due to the fact that the rain could come through, around or shortly after 7 o'clock. So 30% is into the evening hours. Everybody's getting wet Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Pretty much 100% chance of rain there. And that 70% chance on Thursday is going to be the first part of the day, not all day long. Remember, you can never just look at percentages and know the entire story. It doesn't tell you timing, duration, intensity, or rainfall totals. So let's talk about it. Picking up our timeline on Wednesday morning because nothing's going on today. These are those rain showers I'm talking about. That's why I've added that 30% by the end of the day. That's 7 o'clock on Wednesday. Could have a round of showers move through during the late evening hours, overnight. By 7 o'clock in the morning, we're still going to be dealing with some rain showers, but they'll exit pretty quickly and will dry throughout the day on Thursday with some partly cloudy skies during the afternoon. Not to mention, this is going to bring us some much needed rain around the area. We're talking anywhere from a quarter, half to upwards of an inch or more of rain. And again, that's Wednesday night into Thursday morning, which is great news because look at the region. We've got a lot of drought going on around much of the region here locally. The drought has expanded from the previous week where all of East Tennessee is underneath either abnormally dry conditions to moderate to even severe droughts across parts of the Cumberland Plateau. So this is beneficial rain. When you look at it another way, we are now behind on rainfall over the last 30 days of nearly 2 inches in most locations, which puts us at about 15 to 20 to 30% of normal for this time of the year over the last 30 days. And so, yeah, we haven't seen a whole lot of rain. Now, as we preview ahead, we may be seeing some elevated rain chances from the 18th through the 22nd and from the 20th through the 26th. So there are some storms that are going to bring us some more precipitation over the next couple of weeks. Temperature-wise, we're going to trend a little bit closer to those averages today and tomorrow. We're at or slightly below average Thursday, Friday. I've trended a little bit colder for your Thursday, Friday. And then as we get into the weekend, temperatures climb to at or slightly above those seasonal averages. And those morning lows are going to be chillier as well because dew points drop into the 40s for much of the next 7 days. That keeps our morning lows in the 40s. More seasonable, really. Average low for this time of year is 39 degrees. So make sure you check in with the daily forecast weather updates. 1 Minute with Witcher. The East Tennessee Weather app is your daily one-stop shop for weather right here in East Tennessee. You don't need to go anywhere else. All the weather information that you need to know is right there at your fingertips. But don't forget, I'm also on YouTube, Roku TV, Amazon Fire, and of course, all social media. Download the East Tennessee Weather app today. This is East Tennessee Weather. Weather when you want it.